Hey guys, and welcome to the Blues Bridge. I'm very sorry guys, I had missed game week 4 because I had no time to post it because it was in the weekday. Completely forgot. I am really sorry. I thought it was on the weekend. It's not. I've missed game week 4, but we're on game week 5. We're going to talk about the results after, right? But right now, we're starting off with a derby. We've got Everton versus Liverpool. At the time of this recording, game week 4 is still on. It's the Wednesday today, and Liverpool are playing today. Everton just drew with Leeds, and I'll tell you what, Leeds did look a lot better than Everton. It was about 50-50 for like the first half an hour, but then Leeds looked like they were destroyed. It did end up in a 1-1 draw though. But Liverpool, can we talk about Liverpool last weekend where they absolutely beat and thrashed Bournemouth 9-0? You can say it's Bournemouth, but 9-0. No, nobody does that. Nobody does that at all. I can't wait to see this game. Everton, they are at home at Goodison Park. What do you think is going to happen? Let me know in the comments down below. The London derby is at 12:30 on a Saturday. It's on BT Sport. I'm going to be watching this game. It's going to be a good one. I can see it going one way and one way only. Liverpool haven't had the best running apart from Bournemouth. I mean, they did draw to Crystal Palace and Fulham. And Liverpool did lose to Man United, so do you know what I mean? So Everton and Liverpool, it's going one way for me. It's going to be a 3-1 Liverpool. Second game we've got is Brentford versus Leeds. Brentford just drew to Crystal Palace, and the week before was Everton. They drew 1-1 again. Leeds, like I said, did look a lot better against Everton. Just couldn't get that win, couldn't secure it. They beat us 3-0, but they couldn't beat Brighton. They couldn't beat Brighton. They lost 1-0 to Brighton. They are playing away as well. I think it's going to be a close one. Brentford 3, Leeds 3. I've gone for a big in it. I think there's going to be 6 goals included in this game. Let's see. Now on to the absolute disgrace football team. That is Chelsea versus West Ham. Chelsea, what are you doing, man? I mean, losing 3-0 to Leeds, but then losing to Southampton 2-1. And people can say, oh, we're at St Mary's Stadium, but it doesn't matter. We've played awful. I don't know what has happened to the club. We played all right against Spurs. You know what? We played a lot better against Spurs. I just don't get it. I don't know what it is. It feels like some of the players aren't really trying as much. Havertz, I don't know where his mind's at the minute. Mason Mount hasn't been the best. I just don't know what's happened to the club, I'm going to be honest. Against West Ham as well, it's a London derby. What is going to happen? I don't think we're going to win. How we're looking at the minute is tragic. So I'm going to say Chelsea 2, West Ham 2. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd be ecstatic if we win and relieved that we've won. And we're just hoping that Thomas Tuchel has given them a bollocking in the dressing room after the game, because it was a shocker. Newcastle versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace haven't looked the best as well against Liverpool. Yeah, they secured a draw, I guess, but it is Liverpool. Liverpool, don't get me wrong, are a fucking class team. Well, yeah, I'll say they're a class team. They beat Bournemouth 9-0, so we can't say they're shit, can I, really? But losing to Man United, not very good, is it? But anyway, Newcastle, Crystal Palace. Yeah, like I said, Crystal Palace have been looking great. Newcastle looking fire at the minute, can I just say. You already know they drew to City the other week. And last week they drew to Wolves 1-1. Now, they haven't played. They are playing tonight, so I can't say that you obviously know the score. Newcastle are playing Liverpool. Newcastle are playing Liverpool tonight at 8 o'clock. So you guys already know what's going down. You probably know the score. So at this current stage, I can only go based on what I've got here. I've gone for a Newcastle 2 and a Crystal Palace 0. Forest versus Bournemouth. Now, don't get me wrong, Forest have surprised me, to be honest, as coming up. from the Championship. They beat West Ham 1-0. They drew to Everton 1-1, but they did lose 2-0 against Spurs. Spurs is that club that I hate, right? It's the team I hate the most, because every time they play Chelsea, it's just everything just fucks up, right? Brennan Johnson, absolute world class. Henderson as well in goal. He saved a penalty against Harry Kane, and I thought that's game over. It's going to be 2-0 now. I mean, it did end up in 2-0, but it could have been 3-0. But what a keeper he is. I am definitely putting in my FPL squad. I've currently got Jordan Pickford in there, and I've got Mendy as well as a reserve. They've got Jesse Lingard, they've got Nico Williams. They are playing Man City tonight. So, look, I can't see Forest winning. I'm not gonna lie, it's against Man City, but I will be surprised if City score more than 3 past Forest. More than 3 past Forest. More than 3 past Forest. I'm going with a 2-0 to Forest on this against Bournemouth. Spurs versus Fulham. Fulham, you know what? Fulham have really surprised me since coming up for promotion, right? Look, Fulham just beat Brighton 2-1. Got unlucky against Arsenal with a 2-1 defeat. But do you know what I mean? They're not getting absolutely destroyed. They're not. They drew to Liverpool as well. This is a Fulham I've never seen before. I mean, every time they come to the Premier League, they look a bit shit. But this time, something's changed, and it's Mitrovic. Let's be honest, Mitrovic has really done it for Fulham. Not forgetting the win against Brentford as well, 3-2. This is what I'm saying. Fulham are quality. And I've said from the start, before the games started, if you look on my video, I think it's the first or second video, I predicted the Premier League table. I think it's the second video, and I put Fulham out of the relegation zone. I put them 17th, but the way they're playing at the minute, look, they're getting like top 15th. 100%. So I have gone for a Spurs 1, Fulham 2. Wolves versus Southampton. Now, I don't really like to talk about Southampton at the minute, because, look, I didn't realise how good they were. What is going on with Southampton then? Because we beat them 6-0 last season. We lost 2-1. We played shite, and they kept pressing and pressing and pressing, and we just couldn't. We looked panicky. We didn't know what we were doing. If this is the Southampton we're seeing all the time, then I'm gonna go and say this is gonna be a Wolves 1, Southampton 3. Yeah, I've gone big. Aston Villa versus Man City now, and City just beat Crystal Palace 4-2. They're playing tonight. Who are they playing tonight? I don't even know. That is bad for me. Who are they playing tonight? Yes, I do know who they're playing because I just said it before. It's Forest. Nottingham Forest. So they've won that game, let's be honest. I do feel sorry for Forest though. If Forest win that game, by the way, honestly, I have no words. My camera's fucking broken. Great. For some reason, my camera keeps going off and it keeps dying. So, right. Where was I? I think I was on Aston Villa and Man City. Look, like I said before about Aston Villa, I don't think they're going to score in this game. So I have gone with a Villa 0, a Villa 0, Man City 4. Brighton versus Leicester. Now, Chelsea did just about manage to beat Leicester 2-1. As Conor Gallagher did get a red card as well. What's going on with that team? Who knows? But it's Brighton and Leicester. Brighton lost to Fulham. What's going on there then? We did manage to beat Leeds. Brighton have got Pascal Gross, or Gross. Sounds a bit dodgy. He's a fucking quality midfielder for Brighton, and I think a lot of people have got him in the FPL, which I think, you know what, I might invest in putting him in. But I'm not going to chat shit about this game. It's going to be a Brighton 3, Leicester 1. I'm moving over to the last game, which is Man United versus Arsenal. Now, currently at this stage, Arsenal have won 4 out of 4 of the games they've played. Is this going to be another invincible season for them? Who knows, right? But tonight we've got Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Currently, it's just before that game happens, so it could be 5 wins in a row, probably, because Villa haven't looked the best. But I think this is going to be very close. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think, this game. I don't think, you know, Arsenal are gonna thrash Man United. You know what? I don't think they're going to win. That's right. I don't think Arsenal are going to win this game, and I don't think Man United will either. That's why it's going to be a draw. It's going to be a 1-1. I think it's going to be difficult for both teams to actually score, but I think they will both score in the game. So I've gone with a 1-1. This is a new channel, by the way. We are growing this football channel. I am going to be doing a watch-along series where I'm going to be watching a lot of the games, especially the Chelsea games. So it's going to be all live on YouTube on this channel. So make sure you've subscribed and turn the notifications on, so when I do go live or I post another video, you can get the notification and then you can be there straight away. And comment down below what you would like me to do next. And let me know your game week predictions down below. I know a few of you do. Let me know what you think about the game week predictions and see how close we are in comparison. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. And I've been Ty. This has been the Blues Bridge, and I'll see you later. Peace.